Father's Day is right around the corner, so we're supporting Dear Old Dad, how father figures play a really important role in children's development. Father's Day is less than 2 weeks away. We're talking June 15th. It's a Sunday. So as we head into the holiday, we're highlighting a local program that helps support father figures and fathers throughout the valley called M.A.N, which stands for Men All Need to Be Caring, Actively Engaged, Vested, and Encouraged. So Marion Hill and Thurston Smith with M.A.N are here to talk to us this morning. So thank you so much for being here.
I'm glad to be here.
Obviously, when it comes to fathers, a very important role in children's lives. Talk about how this needs to be amplified.
I think it needs to be amplified because, just as you said, it's an important role. Fathers can do one of two things. They can cause impact, influence, or injury in either being present or not present. And we want to basically pour into them, educate them, give them a space where we can talk about issues related to being a man, being a husband, being a father, so that they have influence in their home.
And when it comes to this organization, M.A.N, have you seen it grow with more fathers wanting to be actively participating in their child's lives?
Oh, yes, most definitely. When rolling out M.A.N with Director Marion Hill, he's allowed me to go ahead in the community to have this education, this parental education, to now equip fathers with the information that they need to know, and then it lets them know how they need to show up inside their family. Because without the education, you can't elevate your family.
Mm-hmm. And when they come for these resources, they come to get their questions answered, what are some of the things like, oh, I just didn't really realize that, or need to know, or knew that I need to know this?
Well, one of the things that we do is what we call a Nurturing Fathers program. It's actually a 12-week program. The 13th week is the graduation. We consider it intensive, and it's an intensive from the standpoint that we talk about the relationship that you had with your father and some of the things that carry over. We talk about things related to how do you nurture your children, boys and girls, because you nurture them different. How do you nurture the relationship with your spouse or with the mother of your children? Understanding the balance between work and between family. And so with all of those things mixed in, and then adding a little brain science in there, because we want them to know that we're wired a certain way, and we're wired to provide paternal nurturance. That's what the father tends to bring to the child and to the family. And in all of that conversation over the course of the 12 weeks, we cover a lot of information, and it's related. We bring it into what is going on today in the lives of men and the lives of fathers.
Do you find that fathers have to unlearn things that maybe they grew up with, maybe more toxic masculinity with their fathers and things like that? Is that something that they have to kind of rewire their behaviors?
Oh, yeah, certainly. The first 3 weeks are really the hardest 3 weeks going through this intensive because we deal with the roots of fathering, the things that you receive, the things that you didn't receive, the good, the bad, the indifferent, and then we deal with the little boy within. So that little boy growing up underneath his father, maybe some things that he didn't get that he longed to have. He may wanted to hear his father say, I love you, or I'm proud of you, and I support you, and didn't get those things. And those things manifest in him and bubble up inside of him as he becomes an adult. And then we go over into how do you nurture yourself? How do you take care of you? How do you take care of your health? How do you take care of yourself intellectually, socially, creatively, all of those things. So there's a portion in the first 3 weeks of unlearning and then building them back up.
And really quickly before we head off, there's a dad baby shower going on. Talk about those details.
Oh, yeah.
So the Dad Baby Shower, we are a community partner with South Phoenix Healthy Start. And so the Dad Baby Shower is all about disciplined, attentive, diligent fathers. We're just going to pour into them from a baby shower. There's giveaways that are going on. They're getting backpacks with all of the infant and toddler, everything that they need. There's a career fair, a resource fair. We're just wrapping the community around them and supporting them and really basically launching them off to say, yeah, you can do this. You are having a definite impact not only on your children, but your family and the community.
All right, Marion, Thurston, thank you so much for both being here. Appreciate your guys' time.